Hello, good morning. Sorry the starting soon screen was so long. I hope we're doing okay today. I just had to send a couple messages and got a little bit delayed. Heckin' getting things going, moving forward. Hello, everybody. How are we doing? How are we doing on this Sunday? Did I turn on my captions? No, I didn't. There we go. Now we have captions. Now if you can't see, now if you can't hear, you can read. Hello, Crab. Good morning. We are here. It is Honkai Star Rail Day. We're gonna be having a bit of a shorter stream today because I have a meeting in 4 hours. But heckin', before we get into stuff, I have this open for some reason. Actually, I was gonna probably wait for this. Let me instead. Because we'll be taking a little bit before we pull for Anaxa. Let me bam actually make our way to Star Rail instead. There we go. Go B. And then lower this. There we go. Pulling for Anaxa and his light cone? Yes, we're going to try to get both. But right now, before we do that, what I want to do is, because I never did my Pure Fiction runs, let's get a sip of coffee. I did not sleep that much last night, so I need my heckin' Kofifi. So, we messed with this last night, but don't ask me what I was doing because I don't remember. But these give Stellar Jade, and I think we did the first 4. So we've got this, we've got Pure Fiction, and then we've also got heckin' and then we'll be pulling for Anaxa. So we're gonna build up that last bit of Jade, and then pull for our mans. So this I've been kind of just letting it be brainless. When ally deals dot to enemy targets, intoxicated with 1 stack of toxic, up to a maximum of 4 stats. Who here puts in dot? I don't have anybody that does dot right now, bro. I can put in well and act like he's doing something. I can put in well like he's doing something. He's not. He's not going to. An ally target deals dot to enemy targets. The target is inflicted with 1 stack of toxic. No, let's just put our Genty in it. You're just gonna put our Genty. I've been just making the party and our Genty or the Herda. Alrighty.
There's more to life.
Let's see.
Eternal.
Destiny isn't chosen. Ill fate descend.
Embrace virtue.
Stand still. Say bye to breathing. Good times. Time to say bye. Boom. What do you want to know?
Every petal and all will be swept away by the wind.
Alrighty.
Ill tidings manifest.
Oh, let's see.
Memories beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
My guiding light.
Yeah, you almost don't even need to add anybody. But it's the big one. It's the big one that it's like, okay, now like actually do it. Let's see. How much jade does this give us? It doesn't really give us that much jade either. Like, if we want this stuff on the bottom, then like, yeah, but it doesn't give us a lot of jade. Okay. They are not defeated. They'll enter the feigned death each time a unit attacks. They are dealt true damage. Yeah, I guess Robin would work in this case.
Harmony and unison. Open sesame.
I'm just a frail scholar. Look, the show has begun.
Oh, I didn't even
Power.
hit this thing.
Forge all things.
I didn't even activate his ult. It just kind of happened. What the fuck? Interesting.
Delivering warmth. May song bring us victory. Expand your thinking.
What's the matter?
Curiosity. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
Okay. Yeah, the eliminating the waves is really easy. But that's because these units are made for it. So let's see what else. Yep. Chain breaker. For every weakness an enemy has broken, it received more break damage. Let's put Boot Hill in then.
Waiting in line for a bullet? Bring it on!
Let's seize this fine moment.
Attack!
Until everything burns to ashes! Fight to live!
That's all you got? All of you stand still.
Alrighty.
Let's duel!
Have we met? Unite our goals. Set the seas ablaze!
In the mood for another beating?
Dreams of a past life are now all gone. Let us dance once more.
Nice
shit.
psychic, my friends. Indulge yourselves! Bring it on. Time's up.
There we go. Alright. Now it just becomes a matter if I want to do the super giant star, which shouldn't be that hard. That'll give us an additional... Oop, chain breaker. That'll give us an additional 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, 180, 201. If I do everything in Superstar Giant, which is just one more pull. But I don't mind. It has to be within 6 cycles, though. Within 6 cycles.
Expand your thinking.
Show me your courage. Forever do it. That's all you got?
Underestimating us will cost you. You snooze.
Burn it all.
Might want to put in my mighty for this one. I'm not quite sure yet.
Let this place witness glory. Forever do it. Dying now accepts your punishment.
This thing doesn't build up as quickly as mine.
That's all you got? Forever do it. Nice like my friends. Indulge yourselves! Burn it all. Step up, let's see ya. It ain't over.
Alrighty.
Forever do it.
Never seen perfection before. Curious?
I guess in this case I'd just be looking for the type that corresponds to whatever the enemy's weak to, but...
Is it coming? Hiding the west wind? Away we go! Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown.
Burn it all.
Ooh.
Forever do it. Dying now accepts your punishment.
Oh. Hello. We're just doing the superstar giant thing that's over at the Herta station to get some extra jades, and then we're gonna do pure fiction, since I did some of this last night.
Burn it all.
Watch closely.
How are you doing?
Oh heck, yeah, I haven't started this yet. Are
Yeah,
the conditions fun?
They're well, at least the dwarf stage is definitely there so that you can kind of see what you have to do. The dwarf stages are very brain dead. It's literally just put who they give you and then one more if you want for fun, and then figure it out. It's not been. I'm doing the super giant now, and it's a little bit more challenging. I'm not quite sure yet because I kind of did them without paying attention last night while I was talking to Runaway.
Fair.
I don't have time for games. Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown.
Oh, I didn't know Runaway was around last night.
Oh no, he wasn't. He was just messaging me about some stuff late at night. So then I was just like, "Do you want to talk about? Do you want to actually talk about it?" And we were just in VC. We just VC'd for a little bit before his net went out.
Never seen perfection before?
Like literally only 40 minutes, and then his net went out, and it was just like, okay, well, good night.
Step up, let's see ya.
Yeah, no, his net fucking shit the bed last minute, and I was like, I'm sorry, bro.
Nice like my
Hi, hey, say, how we doing today? I'm done.
Indulge yourselves! Forever do it.
Curious? Endless riddles. Nothing but a boy.
I don't think I'll be able to defeat this wave in 6. You only have 6 waves to do this.
Burn it all.
I don't have time for games. Expand your thinking. Watch it crumble.
Conquer all land.
I failed.
Oh, never mind, he's dead.
Estimating us will cost you.
Howdy, howdy, howdy. Hi, Wandering Hero. Hello, hello.
It's coming. Hiding the west wind. Away we go.
Forever do it. Dying now accepts your
Probably could have held off on this ult. Like, I just went overboard on a fucking minion.
Never seen perfection before?
I can probably do this, actually.
Open sesame.
burn it all. In the mood for another beating?
Impressive. Almost.
Forever do it.
I don't have time for games.
Okay.
Expand your thinking. Curious? Endless riddle.
He's saving up for Anaxa. We're getting our last little bit of Jade while we're here.
Burn it all.
Never seen perfection before? Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown.
What's going on here? Okay, we didn't.
Almost.
Actually, we might be able to.
How's this taste?
Damn it. Okay, no. Nope. God damn it. Okay. Eliminate 5 waves within 6 cycles. It's not hard, but I'm not sure if I can do it with the Herta. We can bring Argenti instead. I feel like I should just be also bringing my Mighty instead. I might actually bring my Mighty instead. My Mighty charges up a lot quicker and is a lot faster.
Yeah.
Like, I usually don't mind using the trial ones, but I might
And
also...
I imagine their Mighty doesn't have his cone.
No, and I think I'm also going to use my Treebee because I don't think that Treebee uses its cone.
Nice, I get my friends. Indulge yourselves! My guiding light. Wretched and fleeting. Let this place witness glory. Forever do it. That's all you got? It ain't over. Show me your courage. Burn it all. I am struck. Dykes, I'll accept your punishment. Forever do it.
Alrighty.
Burn it all. The beauty is eternal.
Ah, fuck. I wanted to use... Whatever. It's still fine.
Till I will protect all beauty. Forandrilla. Forever do it.
Watch closely. Delivering more.
Conquer all lands. Burn it all. Dykes, I'll accept your punishment. Forever do it. My oath is to a solitary rose. Wretched and fleeting. Burn it all.
It's coming. Riding the west wind. Away we go.
Forever do it. I like that confidence. It's... Death refuses me. Step up, let's see ya.
Okay.
Burn it all. Nice, like my friend.
Hi, Raven. How we doing?
Dying soul, I'll accept your punishment. Fury upon you.
Like, I think they're dead, Mighty. I think they're fucking dead.
Beauty is eternal. Burn it all. Till I will protect all beauty.
Is it coming? Riding the west wind. Away we go.
Forever do.
Out of moves. Underestimating us will cost you.
Death refuses me. Dying, I'll accept your punishment.
See if otherwise okay. We're doing okay.
wretched and fleeting.
It's guiding the west wind. Away we go!
Forever doomed! I like their confidence.
This one might not be doable either.
Burn it all!
Watch closely.
In the mood for another beating? Forever doomed! Nice like my friends? Indulge yourselves! Dying soul, now accept your punishment. Until I will protect all beauty. Burn it all. Fury upon you.
Alrighty.
It ain't over.
It's coming. Guiding the west wind. Away we go!
Forever doomed! My oath is to a solitary rose. The beauty is eternal. I will protect all beauty. Burn it all.
I failed.
Death refuses me.
Okay.
Burn it all.
Okay, never mind, we did it. Okay. Circle of life and death. Yeah, I think I just brought my mighty into this. They receive fatal damage and not knocked down, instead their action advances by 100. They're restored to max HP. In addition, the damage this unit and their summon deal increases by 200%. Up to 2 stacks. When ally characters restore HP, the amount of HP restored is converted to HP reduction instead. And this one felt like they give you Castris, so bring Mighty. Oh, I should have put in my Treeby. Oh well.
Root here.
Receive divinity.
Delivering more.
Forever doomed. Bloom. It's over. Repay. Forever doomed.
Embrace a new life.
Eternal step. Dead return.
Let's see.
Return to dust.
You tomorrow.
Conquer all land. Dying now accepts your punishment. It's over. Forever doomed.
Underestimating us will cost you. It's guiding the west wind. Away we go!
I'll see you off. Receive divinity.
I shall remember the west wind.
Bloom.
Darkness with me.
Fury upon you. You chose the wrong enemy.
Return to dust.
off. Eternal the dead return!
We see you
Repent.
tomorrow. Watch closely.
It's over. Conquer all lands. Dying so now accept your punishment. Forever doomed.
The west wind. Darkness with me.
Let's settle this. I can't. It's over. Burn it all.
It's coming. Hiding the west wind. Away we go. What's news?
May death protect us! I'm okay.
Eternal the
Alrighty.
return.
Root here.
Receive divinity.
I shall remember this
Repay.
moment.
Forever doomed.
The west wind.
Dying now accept your punishment.
How many turns do I have left? Still quite a bit. Okay.
See you
Over.
tomorrow.
Goodness. Alrighty. Let's.
Forever doomed.
Embrace a new life.
Bloom. I can't. Eternal sleep. The dead return. Burn it all. Fury upon you.
It's coming. Hiding the
Did I
west
put in Treebees alt again? I fucking remember.
Life is not so fragile. Return to dust.
You chose the wrong enemy. It's over.
You two will head to the
Dying
nether
so
realm.
now accept your punishment. Conquer all lands.
Okay.
Burn it all. Receive divinity.
I shall remember this moment.
I can't. Repay.
Is it coming? Hiding the west wind. Away we go.
Eternal the dead return.
The west
See you
wind.
tomorrow. Underestimating us will cost you.
Ah, fuck. I want to use the dragon. Oh well.
Receive divinity.
I shall remember.
Bloom. I can't. It's over. Fury upon you.
You too will head to the nether realm. Return to dust.
Dying now accepts your punishment.
Alrighty. Okay, well, never mind. I guess I didn't need the dragon. Yeah, these are kind of... Some of these are silly. Some of these are silly in a good way. Let's see. That gets me... Oh, it gets me quite a bit more. Neat. Infinite battleground. Okay, I use these guys and an Anaxa. And I might... Allies do not consume skill points. Instead, recover and increase max skill points. They're currently more than 5. Increase the damage by blah, blah, blah. I think I want my Herda. And then there we go.
No manners, huh?
Who will it be?
Open sesame.
Beauty is eternal. Insanity.
Scared yet?
Look, with this divine power, I reforge all things.
Helpless as ever. Everything is ordained.
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
I'm saying that they give us Asta for this.
Expand your thinking.
This is for the speed boost, though.
Curiosity.
I probably didn't have to do that. Okay. I could have saved that. I'll save it for the next one, though.
My guiding light. Wretched and fleet. I will protect all beauty. For Trilla. To the soul.
Never seen perfection before? Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown.
I'm just a frail scholar.
Who invited you?
Look, with this divine power, I reforge all things.
Alrighty.
Who
Sweet.
will it be?
Expand your thinking. No manners, huh? Curiosity. There's a dangerous, endless riddle. Nothing but a void. Everything is ordained by the
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
I don't have time for games. Open sesame. Watch a chroma.
What's the matter? Insanity. To the soul.
Who will it be?
Expand your thinking.
My oath is to beauty is eternal. I'm just a frail scholar. Till I see that I will protect all beauty. For Trilla. Insanity.
Who invited you?
Open sesame.
Who will it be?
My guiding light. Wretched and fleeting. What's the matter?
Okay.
Look, with this divine power, I
Shouldn't be
reforge
wasting
all
time.
things. To the soul. Insanity.
Never seen perfection before? Curiosity. Endless
Welcome back.
riddle. Nothing but a void. Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown. Everything is ordained.
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Can I kill the dumb deer in one turn?
My oath is to a
Maybe.
solid. Beauty is eternal. To the soul. reforge all things.
I don't have time for games. Open sesame.
Who will it be?
Expand your thinking. Curiosity.
I'll probably kill this deer.
Nothing but a void. Open sesame. Watch it chrome.
My guiding light. Wretched and fleeting. I will protect all beauty. Something out of nothing. Insanity. To the soul.
Well, okay, I can't kill this deer. Damn it. Okay, fuck. Okay. 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 I'm just gonna keep it's just fucking skill. It's just skills. It's just spam skills. Yep. We're just getting some last minute jades and
Who will it be?
and then we'll take a look at Anaxa's trailers because I haven't seen any of his trailers.
Expand your thinking.
And then we're gonna heckin' pull for him.
The beauty is eternal.
But we've got this and we've got pure fiction to do.
Insanity.
Scared yet?
And yeah.
Look, with this divine power, I reforge all things.
Everything is where those stars give these trailblazers your blessing.
Helpless as ever. Open sesame.
My oath is to a
Curiosity.
solitary rose.
Endless riddles. Nothing but a
I'm
void.
guaranteed him because of Blade on Cass's banner. I am too. But it's always a matter of how quickly he comes home. Because guarantee doesn't mean the pulls aren't gonna be painful.
Till I will protect
I pulled on Cass even though I didn't really want her, and I got Zila, which is really funny because I was like, I'm down for some Zila. So I still won. So I still won. I just won my I won the other 50-50.
Who will it be?
Because I didn't even want Cass. But having an Anaxa guaranteed is very nice. I think if I don't pull until July 11th, then maybe I'll get my guarantee for Saber. Well, here's the thing. And this is on Twitter. And it's from the Honkai Star Rail thing. But Saber is going to be her own banner. And it's going to be like its own pity and stuff. I think is what something along the lines of what it said. Don't quote me on that. But Saber's going to be her own banner for a while. So pity might not apply. Pity on the limited banner might not apply because it's gonna be its own thing. Don't take my word for it, but that's what it sounded like when I read the thing.
Nothing but a void.
Oh, that would be nice. But yeah, grain of salt.
Yeah, grain of salt. I'd have to look at it again, and it's on the Honkai Star Rail Twitter. You can find it. So I recommend doing that if you've got Twitter. Can't wait to get Emiya Archer. I'm happy that they're giving him to us.
Everything is where those stars give these trailblazers your blessing.
Never seen perfection before.
And he's still got his tin.
Open sesame.
Mm-hmm.
10.
Yes, thank God he's still fucking tan.
wretched and fleeting. Until I will protect all beauty. For a driller. To the soul.
I don't have time for games. Expand your thinking.
The beauty is eternal.
Curiosity. Endless riddles.
If they removed this tan 500 angles would have been... Yeah, seriously.
Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown.
I'm just a frail scholar. Insanity. Look, with this divine power, I reforge all things.
No manners, huh? Who will it be?
Never seen perfection before.
Everything is ordained. Those stars give these trailblazers your blessing.
Expand your thinking.
My oath is to a solitary, wretched and fleeting. To the soul. Insanity.
I don't have time for games. Curiosity, endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
How they make money. It's that if that part's true, that seems to be a little greedy on Hoyo's part, having to start from no pity to get a character that probably won't come back again. I wouldn't be surprised it's Hoyo. It's still a gacha company. It still wants to make its money.
Embrace virtue.
I don't personally agree with it either, to be fair, but you know.
Protect all beauty.
We can look at the Star World Twitter before we do Anaxa's like trailers and get a better case. Okay, it's dead. Let's see. Let's see. I'll have that there. All right, moment of awakening. I think in this case, we have Sunday, we have Huohua. Increases damage dealt by summons. For each ultimate used by an ally, gains 1 stack of resonance. Okay, so we can alt spam with our Genti. I think Arturia's banner is supposed to be around longer anyway. It's supposed to be around until the end of 3.4? I think it's only supposed to be around for a patch. Let me see. Pulling because Arturia is my top fate character. I might pull for her. She actually came out looking really cute. Okay, so collaboration preview. Yeah, so it says here, July 11th, Trailblazers can use Star Rail passes to participate in the collaboration event and obtain the... Hold on, let me just put this right here. And obtain the limited 5-star collaboration character Saber and Archer. This collaboration warp will be available over a long period of time, but it doesn't
her art
say...
is really good. If
doesn't
she's
say
easier
how
to
long.
get, I'm up to get her. I
Yeah.
like how her outfit gives a bit of mysterious heroine X.
It does. I was kind of also like in my head being like, it kind of looks a little bit like my little Star Rail design that Ada and I worked on. Okay, it just says over a long period of time. It doesn't say how long. It says here, and then July 11th until version 3.6 ends, Trailblazers could log into the game and claim a limited 5-star Archer for free. So Archer's free until the end of 3.6. We are going into 3.3 after Anaxa's banner. And we don't know, they think this is going to be 3.4. So you've got 2 patches for this to get Archer. For detailed event rules coming on July 11th. Yeah. Claim to log in to claim Archer. More info. I'd have to check Star Rail Universe because I think they posted a thing or two as well. Okay, let me see. Star Rail. Universe. I think Star Rail Universe posted about it. They post a lot of memes. We also have some codes here for those who want an extra. I put it in our A Station chat, Lynn. But there's some 111, 230, there's like maybe 2 pulls of Stellar Jade here in these codes if you haven't claimed any of them. So for those in the chat, I'll put it out. If you guys are playing Star Rail right now, these are the codes for some extra Stellar Jade. Apparently Nexus Nexus Anima is a new game that's coming out. I actually knew about this for a while because people on Twitter had found the Twitter accounts for these before anything was put on them.
Yeah.
Kitty. Archer, did we kill Svarog? No, that was only Automaton Beetle. Do people really have a trouble with this stupid thing? Like, I don't. These are from the concert. The gang's all here. Let's see. I feel like they posted something. Story supervisor.
Oh, the beetle is a meme because the shield can block anything.
Oh, heckin' Nasu is a story supervisor. Okay. Where the hecky did I see it? Quantum family is now complete. I'm going back to Penacony, free Archer. About Saber's banner. Use Star Rail special passes. There we go. Pity is a separated one from the character event warp. So the cumulative warp count for this collaboration warp is calculated independently of other warp types. Please stay tuned for future official announcements for more details about the warp details and warp rule events. Does it say that here? Yes. So from what it seems, if I'm understanding this correctly, it's its own pity. Long period equals 20 days. So my 70 pity is useless. Thanks, game. Special passes could mean either a separate pulling material obtainable through either quest or hopefully not money. Oh no, they pulled a Genshin, a special banner where the pity isn't shared with your regular character event banner. Wait, there are special passes? Does that mean the 500 tickets I have saved are for nothing? The fact that they pointed out this warp will be a long period of time, opposed to saying nothing about its time, meaning it'd be the same as regular banner, means that this warp's banner will probably last for longer than the normal time. You better get free pulls, I ain't grinding. What do you mean by pity is separated from the character event warp? If I pull on the Find and Batter with 60-90 pity and pull on the pity on Saber will be 0-90. Yeah, so it looks like you can use special passes to participate. But it seems like your pity is separate from your character warp. From what it looks like.
So everything I'm hearing is that it's going to be a lot more free-to-play friendly than initially expected, but people are still bitching about it.
I really need to play the actual game. Would be nice if this banner lasts as long as you're able to get the freelancer, but I feel like that would be a stretch. Again, I'm not quite sure. It says here you can use special passes. It's going to be around for a long time, so it's going to be around maybe till the end of 3.7. So that's about 3 patches. It's going to heavily depend on how the summons are done. Yeah. Some people are saying that it's using special tokens where it doesn't say that anywhere. It's saying you can use your special passes, which are, I'm assuming, are the golden ones. Yeah, so, and there'll be more, and there's more details to come, so that's all we kind of know. Anywho, let's keep doing these super giant stars, then we'll have pure fiction, and then we'll pull for Anaxa. I'm trying to vote at least about an hour to each to ensure that we get as much passes. Those gold tickets are in fact called... Okay, yeah.
I can't thank you enough.
Don't come any closer!
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all.
Alrighty.
This mortal
I'll look
thorn
at it more when I finish this fight.
guides you
Yeah.
on your path.
Catadons? Countless thus our fates become one. All lies shall be revealed.
What the fuck? What just fucking happened?
Serenity is before me.
A little honesty would do us good. So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
My oath is to a solitary rose, wretched and fleeting.
Just kept going.
It's of no consequence.
All lies shall be revealed.
That's how Aggie works. I don't have a Glaya and I don't use her.
Protect all
I
beauty.
feel like the character designs, the voice acting is pretty great. Yeah.
Get there.
I heard the call. Torment and doubt, farewell.
Is that fear I sense? So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
The beauty is eternal. Flesh wound. My gratitude is yours.
Don't come any closer!
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them.
Countless threads, thus our fates become one.
This mortal thorn will watch over you and guide you on your path.
All lies shall be revealed.
Serenity is before me.
A little honesty would do it. So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
It is funny to me that my friends with Aggie don't have Sunday, and my friends with Sunday don't have Aggie.
Eh.
Wretched and fleeting.
Out of curiosity, what are some of your favorite gacha games? Do you really only play this one? Honestly, I only play this one. I used to play Fate Go, but Fate Go got boring pretty quickly.
Stay put.
The last thing I ever did on Fate Go was I pulled for Merlin. I occasionally go in to see what's going on and collect the free Saint Quartz. But what kills me about Fate Go is that it has free Saint Quartz and paid Saint Quartz. And for a lot of their events and things that you want to do that seem cool, they want you to use paid Saint Quartz. So the fact that they have differentiations between the gacha token that you use to pull things, it's not free to play.
Moment of
It's
divine
not free to
insight
play
arises
friendly.
from torment and doubt, farewell.
I'm gonna hold everyone back again!
Countless threads, thus our fates
So I
become
don't
one.
particularly like that. I don't care for gacha games that do that differentiation between free and paid tokens. Is Fate already in the game or coming soon? It's coming soon. We just recently got the announcements about it so that we have more details how it's going to work. But it's not every single detail. We just finished going over it, but we'll go over it again in a little bit.
Stay put. Fiends or devils.
No, that's fair. I never really played one. Yeah, so I don't know if all like Japanese gacha games do this, but Fate Go does it. Bleach Brave Souls kind of does it. If I'm remembering correctly. And I think Nikkei does it. There are some gacha games that do that. That have the
So
paid.
okay, with a
Insight
bit
arises
of a
from
preface
enduring
here.
patience.
I play several gacha games, but I don't really consider gacha a genre. I do like how the format incentivizes larger world, supporting the narrative style of epics more than other models, but that's generally
Is that
the
fair,
part I
sense?
actually
So
like.
fragile, like a wisp of silk. Countless, thus our fates become one. All lies shall be revealed.
Sorry for the interruption.
Oh no, it's okay. I'm just watching a Glaya go burr.
Oath is to a solitary, wretched, and
Nikkei does, but does give you a lot of tickets for use in banners.
flesh.
Gotcha isn't a genre, it's more of a yeah, it's more of a game mechanic. It's more of a style of gameplay. And again, Fate Go just
So fragile.
I
like a
had
wisp
stopped
of
playing it for a bit. And then I kind of saw that the story there's just so much, and I was like, it's too much. I don't actually fucking care. I just waited for Merlin to come out because I wanted Merlin, because he's really cool and he's hot and he's played by Takahiro Sakurai and he's my favorite voice actor for my favorite Japanese voice actor.
Moment of
And,
divine insight arises from informative doubt. Farewell.
A little honesty would do. All lies shall be
And
revealed.
I pulled for him. I like coins in a piggy bank. I saved up for him.
Become one. So fragile,
And then I
like a
got
wisp of
him. And then I just put down the game forever. Oh, hi, Nikador. When did you get here? But yeah, no, I only play Star Rail. I don't play a lot of gacha games because I don't really care to actively spend money on a game. I've
fair, I sense?
occasionally put money into the game, but mostly in the case of like the battle pass and the supply pass.
All lies shall be revealed.
So you're looking at like $30 every 2.5 months, which is not really anything.
This mortal form. Watch
That's
over
it.
you and guide you on your path.
The only game I've ever actually spent money on is 14. And yeah, same thing. 14.
Countless, thus our fates become one. So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
But yet, in terms of storytelling, Grand Blue Fantasy and Honkai Impact third. I have high hopes for Star Rail, with how good Belabug, Penacony, and the War Days were, but will fleet if it endures.
I'll overcome
It's a lot easier for me to also get into Star Rail because I can play it on the computer. I'm not a big mobile game person. I'm just not.
Yes, same.
Guiding light. Wretched and fleeting.
A little honesty would do us. All lies shall be revealed.
Okay. We didn't get to beat Nikador here just because there's something not doing it, and I don't know who else it would want me to bring, but yeah. Eliminate 4 waves within... That wasn't 4 waves. Okay. I was decently into Fate Go during Arc 2, but after the buyout, the event quality of Fate Go dropped heavily, which made waiting for the story feel a lot less worth it. I play Genshin and HSR on my phone most of the time. Other games I play PC or PS5. I think I grew up having terrible phones, so I never got into mobile games. Yeah. Okay, we'll just move to the next one. Actually, the amount of jade I'd be getting from this is kind of pennies. So we're actually going to move to pure fiction because I haven't done any of that and I only have so much time today. We got an achievement. Apply different weaknesses. Oh my god, I'm so ready for Anaxa. Okay. Let's see. Nameless honor. Get some of that good stuff. Good stuff. Oh yeah, we gotta claim all these. We gotta claim all this. 100 another thing, a bunch of other thingies.
I did like
there
Azure
stuff?
Lane for a while, but then, don't want to talk about it.
Okay. Some of these are just being like, you already use these codes, dumb bitch. Alright, so let's go to...
Haha.
Let's go to pure fiction. Let's see how far we can get. Let's see how much jade we can get. Okay, after enemy uses skill to attack enemy targets, every enemy target hit additionally accumulates 5 grit. Okay. I think I can just go straight to... At the highest, you achieve 3 stars. Stages have been auto-unlocked. So we can go straight to 3. If we go straight to 3, I think it will complete these 2 for me. So let's just go straight to 3.
Yeah.
Okay, so after enemy uses skill to attack enemy targets, every enemy target hit additionally accumulates 5 grit value for allies. So I'm seeing here there's ice and quantum, and I'm seeing physical here, so I might just bring my usual team for this. So my Herpa Derpa, my Argenti. Let's bring the Trebes, and let's bring Aventurin because he likes to be here. All ally skills do not consume skill points. Lovely. After characters use skills or ultimate, they gain 1 stack of Fever Surge for every enemy target hit. Consumes HP. Okay, so that one will be good for Mighty. Increases break damage received by enemy targets. No, we'll do Empty Air.
Yeah, heard a team's def want the empty air.
And then for this one, we'll bring Robin. Robin, Mighty. Lightning. Could probably get away with no lightning. Not really. Aventurin has to be the best financial decision I ever made. He absolutely is worth it. Let's bring Galimger. I just don't have a lightning unit. But most of these also have physical and imaginary. So I think I will bring Clara. Yeah, have a good time. Have a good night. And then...
It's okay. Once you have Anaxa, you'll have a brute force team forevermore.
Oh, absolutely. All right, Hierophancy. Let's give that one for Mighty. All right, let's give it a shot. They're level 75, so it shouldn't be that hard. But we'll see. We'll see. I have been, in fact, proven wrong before.
All right. I'll give you the honor of dying in battle.
Aventurin may have killed his path in the process, but he do be good. He definitely has. There's a chance we're gonna be getting a preservation unit, but we don't know how it's gonna work. It's gonna be really hard to beat what Aventurin can do.
Burn it all. Through my blood. Burn it all. So feeble. Dying so... Now accept your punishment.
Rid of the trash can.
I'm not afraid of you.
Hide.
I need to be brave.
Annihilate.
I want to protect everyone. Help me, Mr. Star.
Funny thing is, when he came out, since he is the physical embodiment of luck and stuff, I got really lucky on his banner, like 12 pity after I lost to Acheron. Luckiest I've ever been in a game. Okay, so here's the thing. We know a fire preservation unit is in the works, but they've been in the works since 2.6, and we've already heard nothing concrete, not even who they really are. Yeah.
In the mood for another beating? Nice, like it, my friends. Indulge yourself!
There are rumors on who it's going to be, and we'll see what happens. But yeah.
It ain't over. Remember to. As you command, fury upon you. Burn it all. Hide.
In the mood for another beating?
Forever doomed.
I want to protect everyone.
We need to make Rekka playable. We'll get him at some point, guys. I'm not. I see why people like him, but I'm not really here like waiting for bated breath. I just heard that he's apparently supposed to be a 4-star, and if that happens, good, because this game is really lacking in 4 stars. It needs 4 stars.
I need to be brave.
Annihilate.
I'm not afraid of you.
Hide.
I want to protect everyone.
Help me, Mr. Sora.
Step up, let's see
After
it.
this round, I'm gonna have to heckin' use the pouty. I gotta freaking. Let's see. Gallagher.
Nice, like my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Burn it all.
Wait, who's Rekka again? The really funny drama teacher.
So I'll accept your punishment.
The really funny director with the little robot frog.
All lands.
Yeah, he appeared during the Paper Fold Academy thing, and everybody like really liked him. 'Cause he's kind of crazy. He's the MMO keeper.
As you command. As you command.
That's all you got?
Component damage.
Resonate all together.
Forever doomed.
Tonight, souls shall embrace.
Actually, I'm gonna use the bathroom right now. I gotta pee. One sec.
Time to play the next piece.
Hi chat.
Oh, there we go. Sorry about that. Yeah, no, Archer is a 5-star, and they're giving him to us for free.
Stars echo.
Yes. Normally I'd argue the Trailblazer is technically a 4-star who they say is a 5-star due to MC status and role versatility, but honestly Harmony and Remembrance Trailblazer are so insane it's hard to assert that as much.
Yeah.
Component damage.
Forever doomed.
Caught in the web.
Conquer all lands.
Component damage.
Dying
Before the
I'll
crit goes away.
accept your punishment. the mood for another beating? Burn it all.
I hope for an end to strife in the world.
Okay, well that didn't work out.
I'm not afraid of you.
Yeah, that's fine. We got over 2,000, so if we just get the full 4K, 40K with this
Is that
team,
it?
then
I was expecting something bigger.
yeah.
Take a look.
Glory.
Feeling lucky. No dirty tricks, alright?
Open sesame.
The beauty is eternal. Till I will protect all beauty.
Hedge your bets. Spend freely.
Underestimating us will cost you.
Wretched and fleeting.
Oh,
Curious, endless riddle. Nothing but a void.
Until I will protect all beauty.
I don't have time for games. Expand your thinking. Glimpse the un.
Hi, Knock. How we doing today?
Coming? Like the west wind. Away we go!
no dirty tricks, alright? The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off. Watch your head.
Till I will protect all beauty. My oath is to a solitary. The beauty is eternal.
Never seen perfection before.
Till I will protect all beauty.
Curiosity, endless riddle. Nothing but a void. Open sesame. Watch it crumble.
Yeah, I know. PJ did an amazing job with Herta. Let's see.
Till I will protect all beauty.
It's coming. Like the west wind. Away we go!
Oh. Watch your head. No dirty. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off. Oh.
Curiosity, endless riddle. Nothing but a void. I don't have time for games. Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown.
My oath is to a solid. Wretched and fleeting. Till I
Wonder if because Archer's free, it might mean story-wise he's Trailblazer's servant. Who knows? Well, there's a 60K.
The beauty is eternal. Till I will protect all beauty.
Hooray.
There we go. And dead. Ooh, that was a lot of damage you did in the end there. Alrighty. Uh-huh. Yeah-huh. Quick clear. Alrighty. That's another 560 jade. Alrighty. Kafka. And a Flame Reaver. Hmm. I know he's a free unit too. Yeah. We can try. We can maybe get a star. We can maybe get a star.
All right. I'll give
Star
you
is
the honor
star.
of dying in battle.
Yeah, star is a star.
Shall begin. Harmony and unison.
In the mood for another beating? Burn it all! I am struck! Burn it all! So feeble, dying so. Now accept your punishment.
Stay back, Clara. Target threat index lowered. Hide.
Fury upon you!
Stay back, Clara.
I want to protect everyone. Help me, Mr. Sora.
Step up, let's see ya! Now mix things up.
Thank you. My
Nice,
throat is
like a
feeling
good
much better.
My friends, indulge yourselves! Remember to
I'm not afraid of you.
Annihilate.
Tonight, Stars Echo.
burn it all.
Let's see.
Mission command. Mission command.
Conquer all lands.
Stay back, Clara.
The game's just playing itself now. You good?
To be brave.
Okay, thank you.
Hide.
I want to protect everyone. Help me, Mr. Sora.
Mission command. Are you alright?
I'm okay.
Step up, let's see ya. How's this taste? Nice, like a, my friends. Indulge yourselves! Time to mix things up.
Thanks.
Remember
I'll
to
never forget you.
dying. Now accept your punishment. So feeble.
Okay.
Stay back, Clara.
Oh.
I'm not afraid of you.
Annihilate.
Step up, let's see ya. Burn it all. Fury upon you.
May song bring us victory. Harmony and unison.
In the mood for another beating?
Hide.
Hi, Myth. How are we doing today?
So feeble.
Is your command.
All right.
Nothing.
Is your command. Stay back, Clara.
Nice second, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
I hope for an end to strife in the world.
Burn it. No.
Tonight. Stars echo.
Conquer all lands. Dying soul, now accept your punishment.
I need to be brave.
Annihilate.
Step up, let's see ya. Forever doomed.
Stay back, Clara. Stay back, Clara. Stay back, Clara.
So feeble. Burn it all.
Yeah, that was it. Right, how much was that? This might be difficult. We're not going to be getting 1600. We're not going to be getting 60. We can get maybe
that it?
50. If we
I
try.
was expecting something bigger.
Glory.
Feeling lucky.
Surviving, hoping Anaxa pulls have been well. We haven't pulled him yet. We're trying to get as many last-minute jades as we can,
seen
just to make
perfection
things
before?
a little bit nicer.
Open sesame.
The beauty is eternal.
Hedge your bets. It's on me. Watch your head.
Curiosity. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void. I don't have time for games. Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown. Open sesame.
My guiding light. Till I will protect all beauty. Fortrillas.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it
Possibly
off.
if we get to 60k this run, since one side can only get 40k that, you know what I mean. I mean just in general, like, we're not going to be able to get to 60k because the last side didn't do at least 20. If the other side did at least 20k, then we'd have a chance of getting 60k, but in this case, we can't.
Curious, endless riddles. Nothing but a void. Expand your thinking. Watch it crumble.
Okay.
But on the plus side, pure fiction gives jades for every star. Don't need to max it.
Exactly.
My oath is to a solitary rose. Wretched and fleeting.
Open sesame.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off. Watch your head.
It's hiding the Westland. Let me go!
The beauty is eternal. Till I will protect all beauty.
Curiosity. Endless Nothing but a void. Never seen perfection, but expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown.
Sure, I'll play along.
Okay, we got 30,000. We could probably get 1 star. We had a slow start.
Ah.
My guiding light. Wretched and fleeting.
No bullying allowed! Is it coming? Hiding the west wind? Away we go!
Oh. No dirty tricks. Watch your head.
Impressive. Almost. Open sesame. Curiosity. Endless riddle. Nothing but a void.
Till I will protect all beauty.
I don't have time for games. Expand your thinking. Watch it crumble.
Yeah, there's 1 star.
The beauty is eternal.
Watch closely. It's coming. Hiding the west wind. Away we go!
Till I will protect all beauty.
Oh.
Curiosity. Endless riddle. Nothing but a void. Never seen perfection before. Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
Hiding the west wind. Away we go!
A test.
Oh.
A test.
Watch your head.
My oath is to a solitary road. Wretched and fleeting. I will protect all beauty.
Oh.
Curiosity. Endless riddle. Nothing but a void. I don't have time for games. Expand your thinking. Watch it crumble. Is it coming? Hiding the west wind. Away we go!
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
Watch closely.
The beauty is eternal. I will protect
Yeah.
all beauty.
Watch your head.
A test.
Oh. Watch your head. The dice have been cast. Bust.
Am I about to get a clutch star? Clutch star? Clutch star? Clutch star? Clutch star? Clutch star?
Away we go! Curiosity. Endless riddle. Nothing but a void. Hopeless as ever. Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown.
Clutch star, let's go. Okay. Clutch star. I'll take it. We didn't beat him, but we got 11 stars. I'm fine with the 80 jade that I don't get. Alrighty. So Squeaky Lid, I have to ask, headshots or chibis?
I think they just made things up.
I don't know.
We don't want to talk about that. Not on stream.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay. One second. Checking some DMs really quick. Just preparing for eventualities, realized both were equal options. Yeah, not on stream. Oh, we're close to another free pass. Alrighty. Assignments. Dispatch those fuckers again. What's over here? Yeah, Star Rail Live. Okay. Let's see. I could probably get some more jades by doing... That's not what I wanted. Howdy, howdy. Hello, hello. Not this. Where is the travel log? We can go back to this. Since we finished Pure Fiction a lot quicker than I thought we would. And get the additional jades from here. If we're not getting the 80 from Pure Fiction, there's still 30, 30. There's still 90 to get from here. I mean, we don't need it. We don't need it. And then we still have an Anaxa's trial and Ratio's trial to do. What's our jade count looking? We've got 2 passes. And we've got 44k in jade. How's our standard? We've got a 10 pull, so we can do our 10 pull to gauge how painful this banner will be. And then exchange wise. Oh wait, it's a new month. It's a new month.
I was 3 pulls away from pity on guaranteed fugue, and it sure is.
Where's the fucking... Here we go, embers. It's a new month. I forgot it. I gotta pee again. What the fuck? Alrighty. This thing is such a ripoff. And then we've got 64 embers, Stardust worth of pulls. So 64 plus... Where's my calculator? So we have 64 backup plus 276 pulls for 340 plus the 2 random passes that I have 342 pulls. So we actually, in the time between losing Casterus, we have, oh man, how many jades did I have? I went through about 70 pulls, I think, before I lost. So I think we made it up. I think we made up at least half of that back. I think we made half of it back.
I used Crazy Fox's money to try and get the Crazy Fox, but sadly the game said no.
Oof. This has 6 days on it. I'm not... No. No. No, I don't want to do that. Okay. I have to pee again, so I'm actually gonna do a quick BRB. What I want to do before we pull for Anaxa is I want to see his trailers. I didn't get a chance to see them because I wanted to save up to wait up until we could pull him. But I want to see his trailers. And then we will pull him, and then we will do a quick build with what we've got so far, which isn't a lot, but we'll do a quick build, and then we'll start using him. We'll use him in Pure Fiction. We'll use him in one of the other little modes that are here. See how far we can get with him, where we can improve on him. We are also going to pull for his light cone. This, again, I feel is going to be painful.
This patch cost me so many pulls that I'm pretty burned out on pulling and not sure if I can afford Anaxa, given I also want Cypher and some others we haven't met yet.
Yeah, I think I'm good for skipping Cypher. I want Hyacinth, but honestly, I can probably skip her too. But yeah, we'll be right back. I'll do a quick ad run, and then we will get to heckin' doing things. Be right back. we're back. Oh, okay. That took longer than I would have liked. All right, so I'm going to change what I'm streaming over to Lynn's side because we are gonna heckin' watch Anaxa's trailers. So, yeah, the concert is like out, so they're just showing everything.
I still haven't gone back to watch Castorix. I probably should.
Yeah, I haven't watched Castrus's, honestly. And Anaxa only has one. Interesting. I thought he would have had more than one. Huh. I got Castrus last week. Hell yeah. Epitaph. Yeah, we can watch Castrus's, and then Anaxa's. I thought he was gonna have more than one. That's interesting. They really only gave my boy one fucking trailer. Okay.
Oof.
Yeah, no, they really only gave him one. All right. Let's go through Castrus's since we never got a chance. And then we'll do an Anaxa and then we'll pull.
You once wished to leave behind a snowflake for her.
Reaching out, I beg of you, please don't dwell on that fleeting moment.
But your hands didn't know how to draw the shape of life. Warmth lasts for but a moment, but the cold is endless. Like how your death-worshipping hometown now sleeps soundly in the blizzard of the long night.
Hello, hon.
Like how the ocean, haunted by trickery, stirred up stormy waves. The sky, pierced blind by their lightning spear, spilled blood and tears. The titans who suffocated the world will also eventually enter death's embrace. You don't know why life blossoms. Only because the butterfly of the nether realm has already landed on the searching black tide on the bloodthirsty blade. On your fingertips, I am death. So, in the land of death, I dare not look at the garden of life. I fear that promises may be broken after they're made. Tears may follow after a smile. And then an eternal farewell may follow an embrace. It's better to have stayed in place and never had anything at all.
Even so, death is not the end. To walk toward that distant tomorrow, we make a promise. The flame chase journey won't end with my departure.
See you! We'll meet again on the shores of the West Wind.
I gained inspiration from death, and should repay it in kind. Golden blood from death does not be shed itself.
Just treat it like a game with Dad.
Come with us. One day, just as we have testified for you, you will be able to testify for yourself.
I wish I could be like all of you and embrace the world before death comes, so that the souls of the world no longer weep and the city bells never cease ringing. Even if it's just once, I want to use these hands to give a wilted flower new life. Even if the snow eventually melts, I hope you will leave behind a snowflake for me.
Okay. That was nice. Alrighty.
Funeral 406. The cabinets are overflowing.
The early
with
part was a bit
unclaimed
excessively verbose.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Yeah.
possessions of the dead. In the silence, I sift through the memories of the departed as if they are my own. Funeral 562. I dreamed of a sea of flowers and a racing river coursing through it. Yet, all I can do is ferry the souls of the dead to the other side. Funeral 674. The war rages on, and death surges like a dark wave, chasing all who live.
Frenetic.
My only choice is to run with all I have, until...
Death, once a pair of hands,
has also split us in two, never to touch each other again.
this journey has been so endless, so senseless.
Yet even on the cold shore, will still be the scent of flowers. New life or death. Don't forget. Don't forget.
Okay. I don't know if it was mentioned when you first went through the story, but Castros and Polixia are reference to Castor and Pollux. Yeah, no, we know that already. That one was definitely nicer than the first one. Although my only issue is that they really want to sell you on that fucking dragon. They really want to sell you on the fucking dragon, bruh.
Big dragon.
Yeah, that's the
It's a
dragon.
big.
The dragon's like fucking. Hold on. The dragon's like a third of the fucking trailer, bruh. Anyhow. But I can still see where people would have looked at that and been like, I like that. The most fleshed out world in analog horror. Ooh, that sounds. Oh, it's 2 years ago. Oh, but that might still be a good video to watch later. Alrighty.
Yeah.
It's Sorry. Got distracted. Alrighty, Anaxa. They only gave him one trailer. They fucking gave my boy the Boot Hill
You?
treatment.
Distracted? Never.
They did my boy dirty. Another one. I think the last time, again, I think literally the last time a character only got one fucking trailer, it was Boot Hill. They really only gave my boy one trailer.
Citizens of Akama, heed my words. Only those with unwavering faith shall receive Kefali's protection. The flame of blasphemy shall not be allowed to take root here.
Faith offers no refuge to those lost in ignorance. The sacrilegious flame has likewise kindled the forge of discovery. It shall unmake the divine and serve me! Purge the ignorance from your mind. Let me open your eyes to the visage of truth. The gods rain fury upon you! And what of it? The gods shall scorn your very existence. I already do. The gods' love for humankind is a childish fantasy. Cast aside this naivety.
Hi, Flinty.
This body has long been tempered by near ruin. But reason, desire, and passion will always reignite the burning fire within my soul! Gods, decry it as blasphemy, if that is all you can do. For in truth, that is your fear. Yes, I, Anaxagoras, proclaim it with absolute certainty. We alone are the true gods of this world.
Ooh, I like his logo. So,
Yeah.
so here's the thing. To be fair, Boot Hill got the dance. That's not my point, Seaman. Because whether the trailer is good or not, like, obviously, we want a good ass trailer will always be better than having a lot of them. And this was good. This was a good trailer. I think what I like about Anaxa over Castrus's, aside from the obvious bias, is that I'm seeing what he does. Castrus's trailer, like, this is the trailer that is supposed to also show, like, animations and what the character can do. We only see the fucking dragon. We only see the fucking dragon. And that's clearly what they think you're going to care about. With Anaxa, we see his basic, we see his skill, we see his alt. And they actually, like, care to blend it and make it seem seamless. They don't do that with Castrus. They do completely just an original, completely original trailer and the dragon.
Also, seeing Anaxa with both eyes was a thing.
Oh yeah, no, they're both red. I thought blue would have been his actual eye color, but it's red. And again, when you consider how much money this game makes, when you see how much money this game makes, and the fact that they do so much for more other characters, it kind of shows where their confidence lies. They don't think Anaxa is gonna do as well as Castrus, just like they didn't think Boot Hill was gonna do as well as Robin and as Acheron. And in a way, they're kind of right, but this is that sort of self-fulfilling prophecy thing. They didn't advertise them. They didn't advertise them as well, so of course they're not going to do as well. As well, on top of that, if you've already finished 3.2 by the time you get to Anaxa's banner, you already know that his role in the story is done. He's not coming back. He's gone. So you're pulling for a character that now in the story is dead. You're pulling for a dead character. Now, one can argue that Castris is probably done too. She can't leave the underworld. But as far as we know, despite her being in the underworld, she is still alive. Anaxa isn't. That's just kind of how I feel about it. With Boot Hill, I just don't think they thought Boot Hill would sell, because again, they just did Boot Hill dirty, and then he shined in
Though at the same time, we know both of them still have several entries left in our book, so who knows?
Oh yeah. So who knows? But right now, until proven otherwise, both their roles in the story are done. Anaxa more so than Castris, because he is dead. He is gone. Haven't met Boot Hill, but he's a vibe. Then just know that I am talking about spoilers and I'm not holding back. So if people here do not like spoilers, I'm sorry. But yeah, 2.6, we get a lot of good Boot Hill service, and it just kind of makes me feel like Boot Hill was given to us too early, but it's fine. It is what it is. Also, interesting suggestion, when the story chapter literally had a killed off character and a character whose role has finished both show up. Yeah, both characters are done. Until further notice. But yeah, that was their trailers. So we're gonna heckin' put away my browser. But yeah, drill. When we come, well, these my Star Rail streams, unless I say otherwise, we're talking about spoilers. What about Saber? There's nothing here for Saber. There's nothing in the Star Rail thing for Saber. There's no Saber trailer right now. There are shorts that show her alt, but I don't care, Bardu. I don't care right now for Saber. That's that thing of right now there's a short of her alt. I don't care. I've already seen it. No, I mean Mighty and Trinan, they literally showed this chapter that a character being killed off and a character whose role being finished. Oh. I heard people say that Anaxa in his trailer was in a different cycle. Possibly. We don't I don't know. We don't know. Let's see. Oop. Let's close this. I like the theory personally. There does seem to be something resembling a time loop. I'm just a Fate fan, so I'm interested. I like
But
Fate.
yeah, Castle Rice and Akiran were both anniversary banners, so they were heavily pushed.
Just a Fate fan, so yeah, it's that thing of, again, if you like, I'm a fan of Fate too. I like Fate. But right now, there's so little to go over that I don't really care too much to go over it. We went over it a little earlier. We talked about the Fate collaboration. Right now I don't have much interest to go back to it because we don't have a lot to work with. So that's where I also I only have so much time.
Yeah, right now we have Saber's ULT animation and Splash Out. That's about it.
Yeah, we don't really have anything else to work with, and I miss that then. Yeah, no worries. Again, right now, until we see more of Saber, I don't really care too much about going over it on stream. I already saw it. I saw it all over Twitter. And there's, yeah. So the reason right now that Star Rail has been releasing the alts as they leak the characters is because they're trying to get the one up on leakers, and I totally understand that. So, but that's that thing where I don't super engage with leaks anyway, so I'm very indifferent. What I can do is I can link I can link the short for people who want to check it out. But we're not going to go too into it. I'm a little sad that they didn't give us Saber and Archer. I would have watched both if they gave us both, but they only gave us Saber. It's 30 seconds. I don't care. I don't care because me possibly getting her is also a big maybe. I need to see how this event is going to go for me to decide whether or not I want to I want to invest in this. So before we go into things, we're going to get our little 40 jades here. And then we will pull. Let's see. All attacks from his unit or teammates can trigger powerful follow-up. The more debuffs, the more ratios, crit rate, and crit
Share
damage.
screen isn't working.
It's not working? One sec. There we go. It should be working now. I'm just doing ratios thingy. Good luck with the poll, by the way.
There
Yeah, no problem. We're just gonna do these trial stuff first. To get that going. Get those additional jades.
You learn to know yourself before your enemy.
I don't think I ever did ratios trial.
I have heard Ratio and Anaxa work surprisingly well together.
I need to actually like take a moment to build ratio. I was using him for a while very early on. Mind is might. Yeah, that's deals imaginary damage. Uh-huh. I love this banner. It's just professor. Yeah, no, this is just the professor banner, the teacher banner. Deals imaginary damage to a single target and applies wise man's folly. When ratio's teammates attack a target, one instance of follow-up. When using skill, there is a chance to launch one instance of follow-up, dealing imaginary damage and technique. Creates a special dimension. Enemies with the dimension are
he gets
taunted.
slept on because he was given away for free, but he's still a limited 5-star and does numbers.
Yeah. After entering the battle with enemies in this dimension, there's a high chance to reduce speed.
Dangerous thoughts.
I don't... Yeah, alright. I don't know if this was his original trial team, but they gave us his best team for trial.
Harmony and unison. Let the valuation begin. Go Nappy! Tonight, Stars Echo.
Well,
Ratio
that
comes-
and Hunt is probably the least favored path in the current meta.
Yeah, right now Hunt doesn't get a lot of love.
I'm asking questions.
Liquidation! The market is on. Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
I don't believe it was the original trial team, but yeah, they literally just gave his best team a surprising. Yeah, no, seriously. I think his banner was done when I got him, but he was still for free. I don't remember.
Yeah. Robin and Aventurin weren't out when he first released.
Yeah, he wasn't.
Or maybe I'll take it all. Oh.
Answer me. SAS Perkibi. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Listen to the final song of life.
Watch your head.
Alrighty. Also, random question: would Anaxa and Ratio like or despise each other?
Sure, I'll play along.
That is a question.
I'm asking
I'm
questions.
not sure. I don't know. Ratio doesn't like geniuses.
Test.
I don't think they'd like each other.
It's okay. It's okay. Let the valuation begin.
At least not at first. I don't think they'd like each other at first.
Tonight, Stars Echo.
Yeah, Ratio didn't really get to do much in his own trial here. Okay. That's unfortunately the whole hunt thing. So, alright, let's start your trial, buddy boy. Who's the team they give you? Oh, I like how they do this. They got everybody. Removes buffs, reduces all enemies' damage, defense. I like how they also give you Herda here too. So you can technically also try out Herda. And plant up to 7 weaknesses on multiple enemies. When attacking, can additionally use skill 1 time. I love how you can also technically try out Herda here too. They're like, did you not pull for Herda? That's a stupid idea, so we'll rub it in your face.
They're both very sassy and erudite, so they'd probably get along but be vitriolic.
Yeah, they'd be very toxic to one another.
Watch this magic trick.
They'd be very toxic. Ratio doesn't like the geniuses, and even though he can respect them, I think he'd get along with Anaxa at the very least. Yeah, no. Okay. So minor wind damage. Deals minor wind damage to one enemy and bounces 5 times in total, prioritizing bouncing to targets that have not been hit. The more enemy targets in the field, the higher the damage. Hi, Alex. Inflicts sublimation on all enemies and deals wind damage. In the sublimation state, targets will be simultaneously inflicted with 7 types of weaknesses and can't take action if they do not have control res. After hitting enemy targets, inflicts 1 random weakness. Enemies have weaknesses whose weaknesses reach 5 get inflicted with qualitative disclosure. Anaxa deals increased damage to targets in a qualitative disclosure state. After Anaxa uses basic attack or skill on them, unleashes 1 additional instance of skill without consumption. So he has his own weird follow-up. Prism of the Pupil inflicts the terrified state on the surrounding enemies. Attacking a terrified enemy will always be considered as entering battle via weakness, and applies 1 weakness of the attacker's type to all enemies. Okay.
You deserve my attention. Insanity. I'll see you off.
They do have a similar philosophy.
Look,
Ratio believes
the strength is
mundanites,
divine
or
power.
non-geniuses,
I reforge
can strive
all
to dispel
things.
themselves of ignorance, while Anaxa asserts that worship is folly and humanity is the master of its own
Enemy
path.
targets detected.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think they'd just be very toxic to each other, but they'd get along. They at first wouldn't like each other.
Yet.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Expand your number. Curious, endless riddles. Nothing but a void. Open sesame. Watch it chrome.
Okay.
To the soul.
You chose the wrong enemy. Eternal sleep.
The dead return.
Enemy data secured.
Not really much for you to do here, Pella. Aside from reduced defense.
Expand your number.
I'm just a frail scholar. Insanity. Look,
Bitch.
this divine power. I reforge all things.
Oh yeah, no, he's a bitch.
Also AFK lunch.
Yeah, no worries.
Commencing support.
Stay close. Not a step back.
Nothing major.
I don't have time for games. Curiosity.
I think Herida can just fight this.
Nothing but a void. Open sesame.
We're done here. Yeah, okay. I do wonder how Ratio would respond to Naxa's group being called the New Sporists, despite being isolated from knowledge of the erudition. It is an interesting question. Alrighty. So, now with Anaxa's trial done, let us do our 10 poll that will tell us how today's rolls will go. Alrighty. We have a 5-star already on the standard? Didn't we get one last time? Birth of the Self. Yeah, we got Himeko last time I did a 10 pull. This has to be a light cone then. Oh, another Bronya light cone. This is the second time I've gotten this one. Okay. And an Asta. Okay, I'll take the Starlight. Okay. We have another one of this one. So if I want to superimpose this or save this for when the standard event banner eventually gives me Bronya, we've got it. Yeah, who knows? Yeah, so like legitimately, this was last 10 pull. Last 10 pull, I got Himeko. So we got a 5-star light cone very quickly. That's crazy. Alrighty. So, we'll see where that takes us with Anaxa. We'll do up to 7 if he doesn't come home immediately. Once we get to 7, we'll be doing single pulls. The last time, what pity are we on actually? We are on Zila came home what we lost, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So we are at 4 pity, if I'm calculating this correctly. So we are at 4 pity to start. So let's take our actually no. So 4 pity. So let's do our first 10 pull, and then just to make yeah, I give my luck. Nobody give me their luck. All right. First 10 pull. Nope, nothing. All right. I don't mind getting some Modzus and Servals. I got done. You're not even on the... Are you on the banner? Don Hung? If he's not, I'm gonna laugh because the same thing happened last banner with Modza, and Modza wasn't even on the fucking banner. He's a featured 4-star? Okay, so it's him, Modza, and Serval. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. 20. Nobody. I have to ask sometimes, because sometimes I be getting Don Hung when I'm not supposed to. I be getting 4-stars that are not on the banner, and it's like, what the fuck? Okay, another one. I'm gonna write Don 2Ds for when I get Don Hung. Okay. I don't mind light cones. All right. 34. Oh. No. 34. Don Hung loves you. Yeah, he's been so far the first one in each pull. All right. I don't mind getting a Serval to E6 her, but I never get the 4-star I want. Like that always happens. All right. Oh, there we go. There's a Servi. I don't know. Okay, cool. All right. 10 pull number 4. No. Okay. He's gonna make this painful, isn't he? You're gonna take my fucking Jade, aren't you? I know you are. We get this one a lot. Alrighty. Okay, 10 pull number 5. Nope. He's just a frail scholar, you see. He's just so squishy. So squishy. Another Serval? Okay. I mean, I'll take the Servals. Skip the rest. Another Don Hung. Okay. That's just Starlight. That's just a free pull later. Same thing with Serval, so I've got all their Eidolons. So that's technically an 8 pull. Alright. No. This is pull 10 pull number 6. We're at 64 pity. We got a Sampo cone. Alright. Okay. Next one is it. Trust. Alright. 10 pull number 7. Nope. And then we're going to be doing single pulls. We got 2 more Servals. Free pulls. 10 for the price of 8. Alright, now we're going to be doing single pulls. So we are at currently 74 pity. Okay, so 75. Nope.
And back.
We got Serval. That's 5 Servals and 3 Don Hungs. You are in pity right now. Yeah, we're in... That was pull 75. Pull 76. Nope.
Yet I never get Moses either.
Alright. 34, 25, 36. 77. There he is. There he is. 77 pulls. Okay. There he is. There he is. There's my baby. Alrighty. So that was 74 pity, 75, 76. That was 77 pity. So 77 pulls. We got an Anaxa. Hell yes. Was it as lucky as Herda and Truby and Mighty? No. He could be as lucky as Herda and Truby were if I do 1 10 pull and I get his cone. I don't think that's going to be the case because Anaxa is a sassy bitch and he wants to make my life shit. What pity are we on with the light cone? So 5. We are on 9 pity. So for light cone, we are 9 pity to start. All right. Let's see if the light cone comes home. Nothing here. We got a Ching Chue. Okay.
Yeah, gambler.
Okay, we got there's the 4-star that's not supposed to be here. Nothing here. Oh, we got Charmony Fall. Okay. Nothing here. Charmony Fall and Mole's Welcome. Okay, so we've been getting these. Already not doing as well as any of the other ones, but we knew this. We knew when we predicted that Anaxa was not going to be as easy. It was either going to be him or his light cone that were not going to come home easily. Another Charmony Fall. We're 50 pulls in. Well, 59 pulls in. Okay. 69. Nothing. Alrighty. I think I'm gonna do single pulls because now we're at 69 pity. Which means we're one pull away from going into pity for this, if I'm correct. So let's do a single pull. I think I'm going to lose the 50-50 on the light cone. His cone does not want to come home. There's a light cone at 71 pity. So after this, it's going to reset.
Cone pity is actually 65.
I'll take it. I'll take it. All right. So at 77 pity, we got an Anaxa. And at 71 pity, we got his light cone. That means that total
wise. So much nicer to you.
That means that 71 plus 77. That means we got an Anaxa and his cone in 148 pulls. That is almost double. That is almost double with what Mighty, Herda, and Treeby all together. We got with Mighty, with Herda, and with Treeby, we got them and their light cone in less than 90 pulls. So Anaxa, we knew he was gonna be a bitch. We knew he was gonna be a bitch, but that's okay. Because we didn't lose the light cone 50-50, and we had him guaranteed. How many pulls does that leave us with for the future? That leaves us with 148 still saved up. We got some free, we got some crazy Stardust. We were at like, okay, whoops. For our Starlight, we had 64.
Enough to comfortably guarantee a unit.
Yeah, we got 15 extra pulls because we had maxed out Eidolon characters. So there we go. So pretty freaking baller. Yeah, we are good. That was not that bad. Fortunately, I can't seem to get an Anaxa, probably because I got a Glaya, that spiteful skull. Yep, nope, that makes sense. Alrighty, so let's first settle our Eidolons first. That means we got max Eidolons for Serval. We literally only needed... Okay, yeah, so we only needed her last one, and we pulled her 5 times. So that means 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 free pulls.
Rock and roll might be my only true companion.
We got an Asta.
Every star is a miracle.
That was not easy, but at least you have your baby. Again, it compared to the previous pulls, compared to the previous banners, like Mighty, again, Herda, Treeby, and Mighty, Anaxa was not a good banner. But those other 3 banners were insanely lucky.
Yeah.
All right. 2 Don Hungs.
We mustn't cling to the past. We mustn't cling to the past.
We got a Ching Chui.
Life's just like a game of tiles. You never know what's gonna come up next.
And was that everybody? Yeah. All right. All right, let's go to Anaxa. Obviously, we didn't get Eidolons. I think we mustn't cling to the past. But yeah, that 10 pull.
Well, have to change my top. Had a cat in here and boy did he shed all over me.
Oh,
BRB.
dear. Now, here's the thing when it comes to the standard banner prediction pull that I like to do, that I like doing now, is that just because you get an early 5-star does not mean it's a good thing. Last pull, last-ish week, the last time I pulled when I pulled for Castris, I did a standard pull, a standard 10 pull, and I got Himeko. And then when I pulled for Castris, I lost my 50-50 and got Zila. Now this was a win for me, but if I was someone who wanted Castris, this was a loss. And So the way I'm seeing it, until proven otherwise, right now, standard pulls being lucky are bad. Because we
I
pulled
think
this.
it's very funny that both have lost the 50-50 on Casto Rise to Seal.
Yeah. Heckin' we pulled on the standard before pulling for Anaxa, and we pulled Bronya's light cone again. So last 10 pull, Himeko, this 10 pull, a 5-star light cone. Super lucky for the standard banner, but does not bode well for our limited banner. So until I get 3 for 3, until I see what the next 10 pull is, right now, I'm leaning in good standard pull means bad limited pulls. That being said, we're gonna enhance Anaxa's light cone. I usually only want to pull the light cone if it takes less than 100 pulls to get the character, and I have the pulls for it. Again, thankfully, this was not that bad. This was not that bad. This could have been so much worse. I still have over half of my pulls.
Yeah, could have been mine.
Yeah, I think it would have been a lot worse if we lost that the light cones 75-25. I think we still got off pretty well. Let me put his light cone on for now, and we'll enhance it more in a sec. Take it. Cojudo. I just realized the PNG by you looks kind of like Trailblazer. Yeah, is Lynn dressed up like Trailblazer?
Try subduing this kind of power.
All right. We need more of these, don't we? Okay. Oh, we can convert it.
Try subduing this kind of power.
Thanks for auto-converting.
Try subduing this kind of power.
There we go. All right, that's level 80.
Truth is already in my hands.
All right, let's take these. All right, relics. I don't think we've got anything good for him right now. I don't have too much luck with the light cones. I don't know why, but I usually lose the 75-25. Oof. Let's go to our inventory now. Where's my inventory? What time is it? 1:45. Okay. Light cones. Salvage. No. No. How do I... How does it do that? Because these aren't locked. Okay. Salvage the following light cones. Double check that they're all only 3 stars. Bye. Not you. Here. I like have no wind characters, so I'm also really happy that I got a wind character. Like, it's a wind character that I actually really wanted. because I did not care for Fei Xiao. Use universal materials to replenish. Yeah, sure. Alright, a bitch is maxed out. When the wearer turn starts, regenerates 10 energy. If the enemy target has a weakness implanted by the wearer, increases the wearer's damage dealt to it by 60. When an enemy target gets attacked by the wearer decreases the target's defense, lasting for 2 turns. The same types of effects cannot stack. Yeah. Okay. Mood, I need to level Don Hung so I have an actual wind DPS. Yeah, there's not many wind ones that I care for. Alrighty. So, let's look through what I've got. Prywin. They should have Anaxas now. Let's look at what we can put on him as a base. Let's see. I'm pretty sure I've got some things for him. So, looking here for his body, right now, his best in slot. Eagle of Twilight Line. Only 103%. Pioneer Diver of Dead Waters is only a 0.54%. 3 debuffs required. Easy farmable option thanks to his passive crit rate and high damage. Not his best, but not bad either. So we can start with Scholar and Scholar Lost and Erudition. Eagle of Twilight Line increases wind damage. After the wearer uses ultimate, their action is advanced forward by 25%. In most cases, Anaxa has access to his ultimate every 2 actions, making this set an incredibly efficient way of allowing him to gain additional actions for more damage, but also greater supportive benefit for his team. The Herda can gain more energy. And we would be putting him on the team on teams with the Herda.
Yep.
Fei Xiao I thought was super fun, but she's not really free to play friendly. She doesn't do much damage unless you have certain limited 5 stars. I just find Fei Xiao to be a boring character and had no interest in pulling. Honestly, same. I pulled to see if I got her, and then I lost the 50-50, and then I was like, well, we're not pulling. I can leave you know. Wait, what? Wait, what happened? Wait, what? Huh?
I like Fei Xiao.
I like her character, I just wasn't interested in her kit. I like Fei Xiao, just not really her unit. Okay, I think I've got the balls for Anaxa. I have no, Izumo. Anaxa is very often paired with another erudition character. Because of that, this set has no downside while also having a large amount of crit rate. Note, when playing Anaxa hyper carry without another erudition, this does not work. And then Redolent Arena, a great and generic option for Anaxa that boosts his damage output. That's the one I farmed because there were some people posting guides for Anaxa saying that Redolent was his best one, but now it's saying that Izumo is his best one, but it's only by a 1.62% increase. And doesn't work if Anaxa is your main DPS. So we have Arena, and it asks for attack over wind damage, and his link rope, it says attack is greater than or equal to energy regen. So for Anaxa, what do I got? Oh my goodness. Oh, I do have these. We do have Izumo. So we have this one. Where's the other dish one? So we've got this one for him. Wasn't what I was expecting to get.
Anaxa supporting Herta or Argenti is better with Izumo. Anaxa being the only air addition unit is better with Rutilant.
Yeah, so we've got this one. And then it's saying attack over wind damage. So let's filter. Let's filter between Izumo. Cavern relics. The fuck? Here we go. Let's do that. Rarity 5-star, main stat. Let's look at wind and attack. Let's narrow that shit down. Okay. So we've got this one, wind, attack, and attack. One has crit damage. This one has all 5 stats already in it. It unfortunately does have that HP and attack base, but it has attack percentage and effect res. This one's a little bit better because one of those flat stats is speed. This one, crit damage. This one, speed. Okay. So, I have to pee again. What the fuck? So if we're going for Izumo, I've got these 3. So I've got wind damage with HP percentage, defense percentage, and effect hit rate. I've got this one with attack percentage, flat HP, speed, and effect hit, but it needs a, there's one stat we still don't know yet. This one has attack percentage, a flat HP, a percentage HP, and a percentage crit damage. It seems like speed until desired breakpoint, then crit rate over crit damage. So we'd have to see which one of these maybe fishes out something. This one looks promising because it's got that speed, and speed is a substat that we seem to very much want. I think wind bat damage is better. According to Pridewind, which is what we're using as a base, for his sphere, attack percentage is greater than wind damage. So this one would be a second to whatever these 2 get. So let's go with this one. Let us fish it out. Let's see what that last stat is. Break effect. We don't really need that on you, hun. And then this one. Let's see what we get. Effect hit rate. And then let's see what this one gets. Flat attack. Oof. Okay. What about these guys? So this one already has all its stats, but 2 of them are fucking bleh. This one also has all of its attacks, and comes with speed. This one has crit damage and break effect, but we'd have to fish out the last one. This one has speed, crit damage, effect rate. That one, and that one. Okay. I have to pee. Oh my god. I have to pee so much. What is going on? Give me 1 second. I'm gonna be right back. I'm not gonna go on screen though. Alrighty. Okay. All right. Oh, okay. All right. I mean, just because this is what we have doesn't mean it's what we have to stay with. There's a chance that this one might give us speed. We're gonna be going with the one with speed. Effect hit. Break effect, and of course we're not gonna get speed. HP, we're not gonna get speed. Oh, there we go. Sure.
So to explain, Anaxa gets over 100% damage up through his talent and traces, so attack percent feeding into his high damage and crit damage multipliers provides more value than boosting wind damage up more.
Okay. For his rope, we have either energy regen or attack percentage. So let's, for this one, main stat, we either want attack or energy regen. I'm pretty sure I have an energy regen for one of these. Or maybe I'm going nuts. Is that it? No. Same thing, Izumo and Redolent. Oh. Include selected. Quick action. Date locked, not locked. I guess I didn't get an energy regen of this one. I could have sworn I fucking did. Am I going nuts? Break effect. Guess not. Okay. Alright. Izumo. Arena. 5-star. Alright. These are what I've got. Well, I have attack. Why is this one selected? Because it's got all of its stats already. So there's attack, there's crit damage, break effect. This one also has all of it, but it's got 2 flat ones. We do have crit rate here and effect hit. This one's not great. This one has defense, crit rate, effect, res, and break. So this is all percentages. This one has speed, crit damage. This one has crit rate, crit damage. This one also has speed. I might give him this one. Because it's got crit rate. Defense. He still gets his ult up fast without the energy regen. Yeah. Crit rate. Break effect. Can we get one more crit rate in there? Defense. Okay. Oh, that's fine. It'll do. Okay, for booties. Right now I don't have Eagle of Twilight. I have a lot of Scholar, so we're gonna look up Scholar. And obviously he wants speedy boots. We don't have speedy boots. We'll have to probably make some. We'll have to make some. For his body, he wants a crit rate over crit damage. Everybody wants crit rate or crit fucking damage, bruh. Nightshade with the raid. Hello, hello.
Yep.
Okay. It's asking for
Hi
crit rate,
there.
crit damage, so we're gonna have to make him boots. We're gonna have to make him a body. Glovies don't matter. It's the substats that matter. Which again, we want speed, we want crit rate, we want crit damage. So we're gonna have to fuck around with these. There's crit damage here. There's crit rate here. There's speed here. The substats, he wants speed over crit rate and crit damage. Where are we at right now with him? Where are you at right now, hun? Your crit rate sucks. Your crit rate's not there yet. Your speed is 101. He needs at least 80% crit rate. Yeah, so we're gonna be here a bit. Is that not? Lol. He gave the wrong chain because I wasn't paying attention. Good job, me. Well, that's gonna sure work out for somebody else.
Yay.
Arena. No, because he's got Izumo. He's got his he has an Izumo on. Give me it. Give me this. All right, what did I give him? Dare to compare. We went for attack. Let's narrow this down more. Lol, there's nothing. We're gonna have to get more of that. Okay. So we fucked up because I wasn't paying attention. We'll keep it on him for now, but that's why he's not getting the effect. If at least one teammate follows the same path, then the wearer's crit rate. Yeah. Yeah, we gave him the wrong one. And the ones we do have are not gonna work. I don't even have an energy regen. I could have sworn I did. I could have sworn. But it looks like I don't. I don't even have an energy regen on this. Alright. Well, I just have to fish for it. Okay, so relic-wise, we don't really have a lot we can give him. We have no coat, we have no boots. Which makes me wonder if I should then, instead of making him something for erudition, I should just try to get Eagle of Twilight. Okay. Well, we've got about half an hour we can keep going. So let's look for relics. Well, first off, Izumo is here, so we're gonna have to extract. We only have 4 thingies, so we might as well use that up. Which save file do I want to use? Conflict author. No. Sure, this one. I don't even know which save file I want to use.
Now, how should I dispose of you?
Glory.
Feeling lucky.
Watch this.
Alright, I guess that's the one I used for that one.
Can you find the answer?
What's going on over here on this
Can
side
you
of
find
stuff?
the answer?
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
protect all beauty. For Trilla. I will protect all beauty. For Trilla.
Okay. I have a feeling we're gonna be. It's gonna be a while until we get the suitable spheres for Anaxa, which means he'd have to be using Arena until we get a proper Izumo chain.
Time to twirl! This big diamond! It's all yours!
Yeah, usually how it goes.
Yep.
I will protect all beauty. For Trilla. For Trilla.
Not the sphere.
Can you find the answer? Can you find the answer?
Bust.
What's
Or
really
maybe
funny
I'll
is
take
that
it
I think when again the initial guide that I saw before his banner came out is suggesting Arena, so I had farmed a bit of that, but I thought I had gotten more, and that's what I used, like the triple planar things. But I had it salvage everything that was 4-star and lower, and I'm guessing that anything that was even remotely good was a 4-star and it's just gone, which whatever. But
I will protect all beauty. For
the thing is, though, I had so many emulsifiers that it's like, yeah, Ryloth has been automatically salvaged. Yeah, we're not getting anything that we need.
Can you find the answer? Can you find the answer?
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Time to twirl! This big diamond! It's all yours!
I will protect all beauty. For Trilla. I will protect all beauty. For Trilla.
Nothing. We could keep going for Trailblaze power, though.
Can you find the answer?
And I have my backup Trailblaze power is all maxed out.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
Time to twirl! This big diamond! It's all yours!
I will protect all beauty. For Trilla. I will protect all beauty. For Trilla.
Heckin' Sandy, thanks for the follow. Welcome for the stream. Okay, well, we got an attack one. Attack, flat defense, defense percentage, and effect res. And then we got this one. There's always a chance we might get a better sphere too, so you never know. Are you farming Izumo relics? Yes, we are. We're doing some farming.
Can you find the answer?
And then I have to farm Twilight Eagle.
Bust.
So
Or maybe I'll take it all.
I mostly farmed Ascension and Trace materials. Which I have to do. I do have to look at Anaxa's traces and get those upgraded too. And then I think that's where we'll wrap things up. So in about 15 minutes, because I do have a meeting I have to get ready to go to. And I might stream again later today. I might do a little bit more of this, getting Anaxa some stuff. But I'm not quite sure yet. We'll see. We'll see as we go. That's not what I wanted. Let's take a look at
This familiar. A call to sweet remembrance.
let's see. Where's Buddy? Yeah. Okay, so when it comes to his traces, skill ultimate talent basic. Okay. Skill ultimate talent basic. We don't have a lot of this. Skill ultimate talent basic. Am I gonna have to farm this shit too? I completely forgot about this. Yeah, we're gonna need to farm for this, aren't we? Assignment reward, Embers exchange, Omni synthesizer, Golden calyx. Okay, I guess I have to get that stuff too. I literally can't do anything else. Oh. We can get it from a calyx though. Bud of memories. Might as well do the Bud of treasures. Distinctive tattered feather. Huh. Interesting. We can just go with ours. We can just go with ours.
Expand your thinking.
Interesting. So I can't really. I have his erudition traces, but I didn't know you needed
Protect all beauty.
monster parts. Essentially.
Endless riddle.
So interesting.
Nothing but a void.
So we have to do a lot more farming than I thought
Open sesame.
before we can use him,
Glimpse the unknown.
which I don't mind because I want to use him.
Expand your thinking.
I could definitely use him in Pure Fiction. I could probably use him in the other hard modes. Will he be added to my main party? I'm not quite sure yet. But it makes other party comps viable.
Endless riddles. Nothing but a void. Open sesame. Watch a crumble.
Let's see.
I will protect all beauty.
No.
Hello. We're gonna be wrapping up really soon.
Of course.
Welcome, welcome.
Yeah, because I've got a meeting in about 40 minutes, so
Fair.
yeah. It's not because I want to, it's because I have somewhere I need to be. Alrighty.
The responsibilities, man.
Yeah.
Endless riddle.
There's a chance that I might stream later after it, but I'm not quite sure yet.
I will protect all beauty.
Right now we're just farming some materials because I needed more materials for Anaxa than I thought.
Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown.
He's almost
Expand
done.
your thinking.
Nightshade finally finished the story mode.
Oh neat, hell
So
yeah.
far.
Heck yeah.
Open sesame.
Kind of all over the place, like Dolly said, but
The story you think is all over the place?
not all of it, but some of it is. But I feel like they'll fix that in the going forward. He admits that himself. It feels like it wants to do like a couple of things more than it should. But,
Yeah. It was very talky.
Yeah.
I will protect all
The latter half was definitely better than the first half.
I think the big thing is that they're forcing characters in who don't need to be there.
Yeah.
I will protect
Maybe.
all beauty.
That was my
Endless
takeaway
riddle.
from that.
Nothing but a void. Open
I
sesame.
will say this: the finance speech just cemented the fact that I'm going to pull for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fuck the government. It's full
We
of corrupt
already
fucking rats.
we already did our polling, so
They
we've
use
already
Cypher
we've already
very
got 'em.
well, but anytime
Yes.
Hyacinth is around, it's like, but we already know all this.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I saw you pull. I was trying to end it before you got to that point, but
Yeah, that's me. That means that the next batch of pulls, because I still have almost 200 pulls still saved up between my Ember and what I didn't use. I'll probably pull for Hyacinth.
Open sesame.
I wasn't. What are you gonna do with the collab?
Right
I'm sure
now,
Chet was talking about that.
Saber is really cute. I like her outfit, but I'm not super into Saber herself. So I'm kind of indifferent. If with what it seems, Saber is gonna be around until the end of 3.7, so I'm not in any rush to get her either. It really just depends on what the next couple banners is, because I might pull. It's very likely I'll pull for Hyacinth. She's really fucking cute. I don't really care for Cypher. The next batch of characters after them, we're not quite sure. Some people are thinking it's gonna be Finan.
It is gonna be Finan.
It's gonna be
Finan and Saber. Yes, Finan's gonna be physical destruction. Saber is wind destruction.
Yeah, we know Saber's gonna be wind destruction, but Finan hasn't been officially announced. So as far as I know, I don't know if he's coming in 3.4. So we'll see when Finan is announced, and then whoever is gonna be coming after him, which some people think it might be High Ceilings, but I'm not sure.
It's
because they have.
I know who it is.
Because we haven't seen them in this. They haven't appeared yet, and I think, funnily enough, in 3.2 we learned that they're dead. So we'll see what happens there. There's still one more Chrysos heir we haven't met. And we'll see what happens with that one. But right now I'm kind of whatever about the two we haven't seen yet. And until further notice, I'm willing to skip. I'm probably gonna skip Finan. I'd have to see what he does. There's a preservation unit coming up.
Yep, I know who that is.
That's fire preservation, and we'll see what's going on with that.
Open sesame.
I know at some point, I think it's supposed to be maybe in 3.7 that we're going to be getting Cyrene, and I do want to get her. So I'm fine skipping several banners, which means I'm just going to be freaking hoarding Stellarm Jade until then. But so far I've been sitting pretty on Jades and been pretty damn lucky. So we'll see. I might pull for Saber just to have more wind rep, because I don't have much, but now that I've got an Anaxa, once he's built, he's gonna be a fucking tank. He's gonna be just a bullhorn, just freaking not bullhorn, a bulwark?
I'm back on the free-to-play life, and Casto Rice was so costly I got a ration for a while.
Yeah, I didn't think I would get Castris in the first 10 pull. And I certainly didn't think I would win the 50-50 on Anaxa.
Heck yeah. He's a musket.
So. But he's got all of his at least for what I have. He's got all of his relic sets. He just needs to be put up 10s. He's already at 8s, so.
Mm-hmm.
E0S1 Castle Rice took me 241 pulls. Sometimes existence is suffering.
Sometimes.
You gotta love it. I also want to wonder, since Archer is free, they're gonna have to force him to be at E6.
Why?
Because otherwise it'll be the Aloy situation.
Okay. So it's just because it's a collab.
Yeah, because the last collab was so much
Alloy.
of a mess for Genshin.
It's Alloy.
Fucking Alloy from Horizon.
Yeah, she's in Genshin, but you
right.
She's pretty much just a glorified trophy.
Yeah, she's not useful in
I
any
did get
way.
Seal though, and have already built her.
Yeah, we got Zila. We both lost a 50-50 to Zila. Which to me was an absolute win. To me was an absolute. Yeah. I need to get some of that. Some of Sunday stuff.
I am definitely curious as to how they're going to handle.
And yet, Alloy wasn't even good when she first dropped.
Yeah. So not having any of her constellations like activated just kind of also sucked.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering what they're going to do in terms of etalons for Archer and well, I guess Saber you got to get them all, but whatever.
Alloy in Genshin was okay when she first dropped, but she was immediately outclassed, and honestly, her being ice just makes her so much worse. Alright, after this basic attack upgrade is needed. Upgrade is needed, which we'll upgrade them. Why not? We've got the materials.
You got the funny thing.
Alright, that one's asking for that one right away.
Oh, you're sitting pretty on credits. Okay.
Oh yeah, no, I've been just fucking hoarding, dude. It's just been hoarding. All right, we gotta get that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna be needing to beat up Sunday a lot.
I have her on my account, and yet, I recall there is one team she's good in, but for the most part she's outclassed even by 4 stars.
Alright, let's beat up Sunday.
You got so many Trailblaze vials.
Yes, I do. I have a lot of fuel, and I'm only just now burning through my residual, my extra Trailblaze power. Alright.
Protect all beauty. Disorderly noise.
Open sesame.
Wretched and fleeting. I will protect all beauty.
It's really funny that all the characters that are like girlfriend coded for fucking Trailblazers seem to meet the same fate.
I'll take it off.
Granted, it's only 2 so far, but still.
It's crazy that it's happened twice. It's the purple poster girl.
Yeah.
Well, in this case, I think you're talking about Firefly, but yeah.
Yeah.
Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown.
Noisy.
No dirt. Watch your head.
Looking at my time.
Uphold the truth, and you will. The beauty is eternal. Disorderly noise.
All the work of creation has been complete.
Faco taught me to stockpile stamina boosting items. HSR teaches me that spending stamina boosting items makes the grind take a few days anyway, so why bother spending them? Yep.
Will reshape for us all.
I spend them almost immediately because I have FOMO.
Bust. Or
I
maybe
just want
I'll
to get
take
it
it
done.
off.
Yeah.
Not a
With
valid
me,
way
I'm
to
not in
play.
any rush to super build. If I have the time, then I don't mind. But I also just try not to spend too much time on the game.
Open sesame.
Aside from like the story.
I swear on truth. Wretched and fleeting.
For me, it's like I usually spend it on like equipment.
Expand your thinking.
So I get that one piece of equipment that's like, you know, oh, perfect. But
Open sesame.
now that we have the real voice,
Beauty is eternal. I swear on human dignity.
Spend freely.
it really depends if I'm willing to keep the finished product or not. If it's like, because for me, like double crit with speed boots is like the best thing you can get. But if it doesn't allocate in the right
Nothing but a
ways, I'm
boy.
just like, oh, this isn't worth keeping.
Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown.
Yeah, that gives me 3. Yeah, I can do my 3. My 3 charges to get stuff for Anaxa since he needs these.
Yeah.
I will protect all beauty. I will protect all beauty.
Open
I
sesame.
finally got our Gentian to a respectable level when it comes to his traces too.
Hell yeah.
Or maybe
Wanted to
I'll
get
take
him
it
up to
off.
8s for a while, but I haven't had the
Endless riddles.
need to do
Nothing
it.
but a void.
But I'm like, I don't know, I kind of want to get him up. He's he's a character I have, so
Tricks on my head. Watch your head.
I will protect all
I also
beauty.
mentioned this, but
Expand your thinking.
again, without spoiling anything, something is going to absolutely have to change in terms of like the English VAs
Mm-hmm.
once like a certain like thing comes up, because they're either going to get the VAs back or they're going to have to change them because of a certain thing that's going to be coming up.
I know someone.
Won't say how soon, but
I know there's a one of the proposed characters that they think are gonna come up is gonna be a Don Hung form. And now I've talked about this before. Where if his voice actor does not come back, that's going to be the time to get him to replace him, which sucks.
yes.
If true. Because it's gonna be that thing of like they're not gonna want to release a unit with no voiceover.
Yes.
Well, would they do it if they really wanted him to come back? Maybe. But I don't think they were going to want to. It's already been showing with ZZZ specifically that they are no longer above just replacing people at this point. When it comes to Genshin, Erica Harlacher, the voice of Venti, already said that she's in talks of coming back. She's tired of not playing the character. She wants to play her character again. And some VAs are shading her a lot on Twitter and Blue Sky. I understand, but at the same time, at this point, it's been said many times when it comes to the whole thing with Genshin is not a strike target. So if she's in talks of figuring out something with her contract to just get AI protections for herself, which is a thing that these actors can do, yeah,
It's not
there
like
it
they
is.
haven't been.
She
It's
doesn't
not
want
like
to.
they weren't willing
She
to
still wants to play her character. She's been at least talking on TikTok about it. Maybe on Twitter to an extent. Probably not. I'm not sure. But it's become pretty well known that Erica Harlacher is going to try to come back as soon as she can for Venti. If not on when 5.6 comes out, the latter half to 5.7. But she's in talks to come back, and that I don't know if it's going to be a huge blow to the effort, but it's going to be a thing of like, well, there's no picket lined up. There's no there's no picket line to
There's no
cross
picket
because
line.
it's not a Struck game. It's not a
It's
Struck
not Struck
studio.
game.
So we'll see what happens. But it's gonna be that
Yeah.
thing of
Seen a fair bit of a push for people to come back before the fallout causes even more damage.
yeah.
Allegra talked about it a bunch.
Yeah.
Yeah, Allegra talked about it.
I've been watching a lot of drama channels involving this, so yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of people, yeah.
Allegra's voice lines for Acheron
Venti
are
is,
eventually going to be put in because she says that she
yes.
recorded for them. Um,
Mhm.
I had a feeling that Allegra was going to still record, along with any other coming back things. Obviously this is mostly an assumption, but I just kind of had a feeling. So when I first saw that her lines weren't in, I was genuinely surprised. Because she plays a lot of Lethal Company with Camden, and them and Camden love their characters a lot. But either way, she did in fact record. When it comes to the Stellaron hunters that showed up, that being Blade and Silverwolf, you know, they are there.
Yeah.
I'm sure that when the Herda was announced, if her voice actor was also striking, she either worked something out with her contract so that she can come back to voice the Herda. I don't know. That's an assumption. It's going to be interesting because again, if an upcoming character is a Don Hung form, like again, that's going to be the time that either his actor can talk something out with his contract or he's going to get replaced.
And at this point I'm fine with either one.
It's gonna suck because his voice for Don Hung is very good, but
Yeah,
it's
gonna suck, but we need something.
I do know that Erica Harlatcher enjoyed voicing Venti since she seemed to go the
The
mile.
Jacob fiasco followed by Karina's crash out sunk the movement in a lot of their eyes, so they're hoping to salvage what they can before Hoyo just gives up on NA casting altogether.
Yeah. I do know that Erica Harlatcher enjoyed voicing Venti since she seemed to go the mile compared to the other Venti VAs. See the first Windbloom where Erica was the only VA to actually try to sing when Venti was singing, which was great. And I haven't even played Genshin, but I've seen it. She loves playing Venti. So now knowing that Venti is coming back, she's like, nope, sorry. It's gonna be interesting what happens. And again, like Lynn said, what happened with the Jacob Takanashi situation and unfortunately Karina Paimon's VA crashing out as much as they did, that the cause has been irreparably hurt. It's irreparable. They lost they lost way too much fucking goodwill. Joe Zaya, even though he is more or less on the side of the VAs, his video did not help in their eyes because he said it plain as day. It's not a strike. They are not struck. If the VA strike ends tomorrow, Hoyo games are not affected. This is not a strike. This is a work refusal. Stop calling it a strike.
Pretty calm. What's it?
Like
It's just fucking bro.
It's very rough. And so again, that hurt a lot. That hurt the effort a lot. The the really bad handling of the fucking PR with a lot of these voice actors lost a lot of fucking goodwill. It's again, it's irreparable. It's now you have people that are seeing the recasts happening in ZZZ and stuff, and they're cheering it. They're cheering it now.
Because it's it's not AI. It's different people.
Yeah, and I can't remember the comment that was made that someone did where it was in trying to make sure and trying to fight to make sure that AI didn't replace them, they didn't consider the fact that other people could still
And while
replace
it wasn't
them.
the intent, learning that made it clear just how much grace Hoyo was offering them, because they were completely within their rights to fire them all, but they respected their choice at personal cost for 8 months.
Yeah, now going on 9 months, I think. It's been almost a year, and they're like, no. And here's the funnier thing too. When it comes to the Star Rail event, I know the last anniversary Star Rail concert, the voice actors were invited to go. This year is pretty much the same thing. Imagine being invited to go to this concert and you're not doing your job. But that's assuming that all the voice actors got an invitation and not just the ones that are the newer ones. I don't know that part though. That is an assumption on my part, so take that with a grain of salt. But I'm a little bit over. I do have to get ready to head out. Again, we might stream later today. I'm not quite sure. I have to kind of see how I'm feeling, what we're doing about dinner, what happens after the meeting. What we will stream, I might stream some more farming for Anaxa's items. I might maybe just want to play Repo. Apparently the beta there's a new beta level with some items and stuff that I heard is pretty fun, so maybe we'll do some Repo. I don't know yet though. But until then, I am probably going to... We've got a small group of people, so I might not raid out. We'll see. I mean, Sayu's streaming, and while I have a little small gaggle of people, I can probably just raid into Sayu. I'll do that. We'll raid over to Sayu.
My current stance is still hope Corina gets replaced, while the rest I hope can come back, but as long as they don't replace Kafka, I'll live.
We'll see what happens. At this point, anyone who is actively not going to record, they're
seen as a problem.
Well, not even seen as a problem. It's just until otherwise, I'm going to assume that if they become a prominent thing, that they're going to be getting replaced. Poyo is kind of being gloves off now, like they're done.
Thank you.
And that's upsetting. It is what it is, though. We'll see. That being said, we're gonna raid into Sayu. I hope everybody has a wonderful night. I will see you all later. For a raid message, I don't know, spam some of them emotes. If I don't stream later today, we will see you tomorrow for some more Final Fantasy 16 before we have the backstory game for the Fate game. So, I hope you all have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for spending time with me if we don't spend more time later. And I'll see you all next time. Mwah. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Waiting for lunch.
Have a good day.
Yeah.